Imagine putting a check into your bank account and withdrawing all of the cash, knowing the check is bad, and thinking that it's just a glitch and free money. Yeah, welcome back into the channel, Rockstars. And as a promise to you guys here on the channel, in addition to my reselling and business content, financials, accounting, taxes, all that sort of good stuff that we cover here in the news, I'm gonna do some videos about just some dumb stuff, criminals of the week, financial crimes, controversies, you name it, we're gonna cover it, because some of these are quite funny. So if you don't remember, this happened at the end of 2024 last year, about 6 to 9 months ago, all the way into the beginning of 25. And people thought that they had found a free way to get money, an infinite glitch at the ATM, and it cost the bank millions and millions of dollars. People were actually taking tens of thousands of dollars at a time. And let me explain to you how the glitch, which isn't a glitch, it's just pure fraud and a scam, worked. And we'll take a look at a couple quick clips from some people. In fact, one particular young lady who did it and thought that it was okay until she ended up in jail and with a lawyer. So what people would do is go to Chase Bank and write themselves a check. And because, if you don't know this, and it's sort of a loophole which banks are getting better at closing, I can't believe it's taken this long already, is when you write yourself a check for $5,000, when you take it into the bank that it's written off of, like a Chase Bank, and you deposit it, they allow some or all of those funds to become available to you pretty much right away. Now, if you take a check from another bank from somewhere that they don't know in, they're gonna put a hold on that check until it clears, and if it's a fake check, of course, it will never clear. But even if it's a fake check at Chase and you deposit it at Chase, at least that's what was working then, some or all of those funds would become available. You could walk out the door to the ATM and start sliding your card and withdrawing money over the period of time, 1, 2, 3 days, that they were trying to confirm the check to be real, in which case it wasn't. People were writing fake checks, depositing them for $5,000, $10,000 and going out to the ATM and making a withdrawal, or going down to another branch and making a withdrawal at the different one than they deposited the check. Or they just do it on a Friday afternoon, deposit the check, couple grand becomes available, withdraw it. You get the picture. So this young lady actually thought that her boyfriend or her friend or whoever it was told her it was investment money, it was free money, it was a glitch, the bank didn't know any better, and she wasn't harming anybody to go take it. And of course, you could probably take a wild guess at how this ended up. Let's take a look at her clip, and then we'll come back and discuss this a little bit further.
I'm literally like not trying to cry right now, but whatever you do, do not do that Chase. Do not do that Chase scam. They just took my baby daddy to jail. They just took my baby daddy to jail. We got back $47,500. He said it was their fault because it's a glitch. They came and swooped him right on up. How they gonna take him to jail for something they messed up? Talk about some, oh, that's fraudulent. How is it fraudulent?
It's funny to me in the opening sentence, she says the Chase scam, but then now when she's describing it to us as fraud, how is it fraud? Yet she called it a scam, knowing it was a scam. If you read the comments, they are absolutely golden. I'll throw a couple up in the screenshots here in the corner of the video. She knew what she was doing. $47,500 is what her and her baby daddy stole. Unbelievable that Chase allowed this to go on. I use Bank of America. I also do have Chase as a credit card through Amazon, and I have Capital One also. They would never allow any of this to happen, ever. Bank of America is my actual bank, and that you wouldn't get away with $100 at Bank of America.
I'm just not understanding whatever y'all do. And then they took the money. Ooh. Sorry, y'all, I'm back, but and then they took the money back. Like we was only able to spend $17,300, and they talk about we gotta pay that back, and talk about something gonna investigate me too. I ain't did nothing. How y'all gonna investigate me? Cause that's my baby daddy. He did the crime. He need to do the time.
Oh, so now she's saying he did the crime. So you don't understand how it's fraud, but you're now saying and admitting he did the crime. So which is it here, young lady? Which is it? Is it a crime or isn't it? Of course it is. It's fraud. You wrote a bad check and you withdrew all the cash and you tried to make off with $17,300 worth of money that wasn't yours. Where did she think the money came from? Like thin air? I don't understand.
Okay, don't be talking about some y'all and all that. It's not no y'all. It was him. But how y'all taking him to jail when y'all the ones who messed up? I don't get it. Like,
one sentence it was him, the next sentence it was them that messed up. Man, this girl is just embarrassing herself on the internet. I'm sorry. Embarrassing. Like, what part of it don't you get? It's fraud. Where did the money come from? Thin air. Like, and then you post on the internet to social media, to TikTok, that you committed a crime. Admitting it. Man, so bad for the lawyer that's having to represent them, because, admission on the internet, the state, the prosecutors, hook, line, and sinker.
it's because he black. I'm telling you, this was a white person or any other ethnicity, they wouldn't have did that to him. It's because he's of an African American descendant. That's what it is. Don't do the chase. Don't do the chase thing. Like, don't.
They arrested Hispanic people and white people and an Asian guy I saw for this same exact scam. So using the "they arrested him because he's black" line is absolutely incorrect. I don't get into race and politics or any of that on this channel, but come on. Are we serious? Is that what we're actually going to say here? And again, the comments, no one will be able to explain it to you. This is a good one. It glitches when the ATM gives you more money than you requested. When you put a check into the ATM knowing the money isn't there, it's fraud. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And somebody says, you're joking, right? We got back $47,500. It ain't a tax return. The comments are just absolutely, unbelievably golden. It has nothing to do with race. It's fraud. Yeah, exactly right. Is school illegal in America? It's that we was only able to spend $17,000, but why are they going to investigate me? I didn't do nothing. They got me. Yeah, I mean, just her contradictory statements time after time after time are unbelievably just incriminating and mind-blowing, that there are people that walk among us, that breathe, that are adult human beings here in America that think this way, that think this sort of stuff is okay, that think fraud is okay, and that think that money just appears out of thin air, I assume. I got another clip. Let's check it out.
So I thought like everything was clear, run up 30K. I'm happy, I'm jumping my boots. I'm thinking like, I made it. Next thing you know, shit not clear. Shit not clear. Next thing you know, I see this on my.
That's what you get for being a scammer script.
So
$31,000 he took, and of course then there's the negative of the bank taking it back. These people, like, where did they think this money was coming from? Just out of, like, writing a piece of paper and saying, hey, there's a guy I watched who did a perfect video on this that said, this is essentially robbing a bank without walking in, you know, doing it the normal way that people rob banks with pew-pews and bags and saying, hand over your money, and they walk out with 50 grand or 100 grand. They're literally just digitally robbing a bank. This amounts to fraud. It's not robbery, but it might as well be, right? I don't know how people come up with these scams. And the second thing I don't understand is why they think it's okay, but not only they think it's okay to do, then they go out on social media and brag about it. At what point, if you did this, if you're an idiot and you perpetrated this scam, would you say to yourself, let me lay low and not put my criminal admission, my everything, my name, my number, my account, my screenshot on the internet, on TikTok, on social media, my confession out for the entire world to see? Look, Darwinism at its best is all I can say. Guys, if you see something that's a scam on social media, which is how a lot of these people figured it out and went and did it and copied it, it doesn't mean go do it. It generally means these people are up to no good and you should not try to rob a bank. That's just my thoughts on this. Criminals, smart criminals, they are not. Dumb criminals of the week, of the month, the year, they certainly are. And there's endless videos of this infinite money scam from Chase Bank. Some people, again, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Anyways, long story short, don't do the crime unless you can do the time, just like that lady said. I appreciate you guys being here. Please check out the links in my description box below. I have a lot of really good material down there, sponsors, links, my website, all my other ventures and everything that you would want to find down there, my services, all that stuff is in the description box, so check it out. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you like this video, if you like this type of content. I'll add one in every week for you guys, in addition to all of my normal content that I'll have up here on the channel as usual. Hit that like button, everybody, subscribe, and come back, watch more videos, and I'll see everyone next time.